What's up guys, Lorcana here from MKAU Gaming, as usual bringing you the latest and greatest in gaming news and reviews. And as we can see in front of us here, we have another Disney Lorcana unboxing. This time it's for the Azurite C series. Now they've sent us two of these single player decks. We've got this deck here with whoever that character is and Tigger. And then this deck here, which I've seen this, can't remember who the character is, probably seen this, also not sure who the character is, but we've got Emerald and Sapphire on this one, and we've got Amber and Ruby on this one. Now, for those who aren't aware, maybe you're new to Disney Lorcana, maybe you're new to the channel, these packs will come with a single player deck of 60 cards, which includes 2 foils. You also get 11 damage counters, a paper playmat, as opposed to this lovely neoprene style playmat. You get, if the camera will focus, you get some game rules, a paper tracker token, as well as a bonus booster which contains 12 random cards. So we're going to dive right in, get these opened up. Now keep in mind that the main part of these is a pre-built deck, but the fact that you do get your bonus booster does mean you will get some randomized cards in here. So let's get started. So I'm going to get us started off with the Amber Ruby deck. Mostly because I know Tigger. I've got a friend that really likes Tigger and Winnie the Pooh, so makes sense to me. This is a press sample only, not for resale. That means I can't sell it, but you can buy these. Anyway, yeah, I've got a friend that really loves Tigger, so it makes sense to me to open this one first. So we'll dive right in, and if you are familiar with the channel, you'll know that I can't get these open without damaging them. It would be nice to have like a little tearaway thing so you can open it a little bit neater, but just like a kid at Christmas, we're just going to tear right in. So, there we go. For those who do know, clearly the characters are named on the back. So we've got Jim Hawkins and Tigger, and then if I grab the other one, Go-Go Tamago and Gadget Hackwrench. So there we go. They're our 2 main cards. And I suspect these ones are going to be our foils. Because it makes sense, because they're, I guess, the leaders. So, just like a kid at Christmas, rip the box open. Obviously be careful to not damage the internals. Huzzah! Alright, we've got our pre-built 60 card deck. I've then taken everything else out of the box. Pop that off to the side because that's no good to us now. Pop that up there. Alright, so we have our quick start rules. So these will help anyone who hasn't played the game before get started pretty quickly. Contains the rules for building a deck, ending the game, how the turns progress. So nice and handy. Pop that one down there. We have our paper playmat, which I'm just unfolding, but I should do that in front of the camera. Oh, okay, this one's a little bit different to what I'm used to. Okay. I thought I wouldn't be able to fit this on in the frame, but this is about half the size of the ones I've received in the past in one of these packs. So unless I'm doing something wrong, but I can't see, I don't know about you, but I can't see any additional pages on that to unfold. So I feel like that's a little bit smaller than I remember. Could be wrong, but that says deck, so deck goes there. And then on this bit of card, we have our tracking token, which you pop that out, and then I assume it sits here. It sort of maybe goes down, maybe goes up. And we've got our damage counters to say how much damage something has taken. But if we pop these off to the side, pop that off to the side as well, let that roll away. And we'll pop this across to the side. Actually, I have just realized that there is nothing else in the box. Which means that we didn't receive the booster pack, which doesn't matter. We can still have a look at the cards. But you guys should. So maybe that's the difference between the sample ones. Maybe we don't get the 12 card booster pack in these ones, because this is something new that I've seen on these. So there you go. But yeah, for all intents and purposes, every other pack that we've opened hasn't had this, and it has had the 12 card randomized booster. But anyway, I digress. Let's dive right in, and we're going to open up our first deck. Oh, ASMR. There we go. Okay, so keeping in mind that this is a pre-built deck, we have Jim Hawkins, which I'm not sure you can see that on the camera too well, but it has got a little bit of a foil-like appearance. And then, of course, we've got Tigger. Now, to go along with Tigger, we also have Winnie the Pooh, as well as the Pooh pirate ship. We then deviate a little bit with Moana. So, just while I've got these here, yeah, you can sort of see the difference between the cards. A little bit more reflective on this one. But anyway, diving back in, we move to Peter Pan. So we've got, or at least I think, Peter Pan. Wendy Darling. I just know Wendy. We have an owl. In fact, we've got two of that. We have two gopher. Oh, we're moving on to Wreck-It Ralph with Fix-It Felix Jr. I'm really digging the sort of pirate theme here. We've got the Rescue Rangers Away action card. Two of the Amber Chromacons. Three of John Darling. Two Kakamuras. We then have a pirate version of Princess Jasmine. Well, not really a pirate, a rebellious princess. John Silver. Now, of course, if I'm going through these too quickly, the islands I pulled from the sea. But if I'm going through these too quickly, feel free to pause the video. Back onto Winnie the Pooh with Rabbit. The seedy back room that is Radigan's party. Oop, we have another couple of Rabbit. Same as the one before. We then have two of the 100 Acre Islands, not the 100 Acre Woods, the 100 Acre Island. a couple of Rue, or 3 Rue. That should be a few. We have a different art style for Fix-It Felix Jr. The song action I Won't Give In. Two of Rut, as well as Took. Now, it wouldn't be Disney if Mickey Mouse didn't do an appearance, and in this case, he does so 3 times. We have another alternative art of Moana. And then we have young Michael. I'm wondering if we're going to see Peter Pan. Three, Kakamora. We have 2, Skull Rock. Three of Radigan, or Radigan. Not sure how to pronounce that one. Don't know the character. And then finally, making up this deck, the Amber and Ruby deck, we have Lead the Way, which I've just realized my thumb is in the way. So there you go. That is our first single player starter deck for the Azurite Sea collection. Moving on to the Emerald and Sapphire deck, we've got Go-Go Tamago and Gadget Hackwrench. So same sort of deal, 60 card deck, including 2 foils, 11 damage counters, a paper playmat, the paper tracker tokens, the game rules, and if not for this, a 12 card randomized booster pack. So again, just like Christmas, we'll rip her open. We will carefully pull out the internals. I actually opened that one a lot cleaner than the other one. Alright, so for full transparency, we've got our tokens as before. We've got our playmat. We've got our quick start rules. We've got our deck, but this is now empty. So we, again, don't have this, but I believe this is the reason why we don't get that one. As I've said previously, it is something that we have had in the past, so they will come with it. It's just these packs do not, or at least that's how it seems with these ones. So in previous starter packs like this, we have received the 12 card booster. So I'll pop these off to the side again, and we'll go through these. However, this time I will start the ASMR. That's a very, very satisfying sound. And I've just realized I've put those upside down. That's particularly useful. Alright, so again, we start off with our 2 characters. So we've got Gadget Hackwrench in a foil. Go-Go Tamago, also in a foil. Starting off with the Mickey Mouse Brigade, so Goofy. You Came Back, so an action card. We've got Hiro Hamada and we have Baymax. Clarabelle. In fact, Clarabelle appears twice. Honey Lemon shows up twice as well. Prince Philip. The Megabot. Two Emerald Chromicons. Hiro Hamada in a alternative art style. Wasabi, a fine addition to sushi. Hey again. I feel like I haven't seen this little character since the first unboxing video I've done. Ludwig von Drake. Pleakley, which I think is from Lilo and Stitch. Could be wrong. We have Fred. And speaking of Lilo and Stitch, Stitch does make an appearance. Heathcliff, the stoic butler. Alistair Cray. Basil, the great mouse detective, or at least in this case, the hypnotized mouse. As well as Dawson. I was about to say Doyle there for some reason. Don't know why. Merriweather. Some Heffalumps and Woozles. Yokai. A couple of Institutes of Technology. Our biggest fan, Aunt Cass. Oh, we have Gadget again, making an appearance 3 times in a alternative art style. We have Ben, the eccentric robot. And then Baymax's healthcare chip. So, yes, that was 2 of our single-player starter decks for Disney's Lorcana trading card game, specifically for the Azurite C series of cards. If you want to grab some of these, head on down to your local gaming store or jump onto DisneyLorcana.com to find where your closest is if you don't know where that might be. And huge thank you to Ravensburger for organizing these and sending them on through. We really appreciate it. Don't forget to let us know what your favorite card is down in the comments below. Always happy to hear from you guys. Out of these and obviously the Amber and Ruby deck, what was your favorite card? All right, guys, thanks for stopping by and look forward to seeing you next time. Cheers.